Yo, what up, stream? Live with some Dynasty. Today we are playing the Texas Tech one, the online one we did with Pins all year. And we're also going to play the UAB one, but we're trying to finish the season that me and Pin started a while ago. It's been a while since we played this, but we're currently in week 5, and I'm the number 2 team in the country, coming off back-to-back national championship wins, both against Pin, actually. Even though they have him as number 1, which is bullshit, because we beat him the last 2 years, but it's okay. I guess this is our final season, so recruiting doesn't really matter that much, but we'll still pay attention to it just to see what we can get. I don't know how much I have going on to change here. We're in a battle with Baylor, our rival, but we decided we want to actually try to finish this season before the next game comes out in a couple weeks. Less than a couple weeks now, if you get the tournament version. The one with the new EA subscription, which I got, so I will have the game that week. And then that's also a 3-day weekend. Comes out on the 2nd, which I'll have to work on the 2nd, but I should get off early on the 2nd. That will be nice. Then, I can't get Colorado game. Review. Well, you recruit in next year's game is definitely going to be different, though, too. Well, we got in high points in next year's game. Oh, there's 2 that could be. Fuck it, we're risking it. I guess you really don't. Alright. Here's our schedule so far. Don't remember exactly how it's gone. But we beat Oregon. At Oregon, then we beat Bama. Had a bye week. Beat Arizona. Beat our rival Baylor last game. But now we're playing at Cincinnati. Who I believe we should take care of. Heisman race so far in this one. We're actually first and second. Quarterback's first. Running back is second at the moment. That's nice. So let's hop right into this game. We're just gonna let both teams wear their normal jerseys.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats.
So we're probably playing this week and then next week, and then I'll probably flip over to UAB.
And just mean over there. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Cincinnati Bearcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
I'm probably going to have another game before he does, so when the new game comes out, we might just start the Dynasty with Boise.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage.
We'll start one online together where we're probably both going to start at like
so the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Takes a shot as he lets it go.
Good adjustment by our wide receiver, and he's going to break the tackle, and he's going to be gone, just like that. Honestly, we know we have a really good team. We're going back-to-back national championships. Going to try to
this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters.
We meant to keep playing it while and we'll figure it out.
You saw it right there. They've
we do want to come back and
they've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Cincinnati's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fit.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bearcats want to move quickly.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
It's caught downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Complete downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Moving on it right now. Come on, boys.
They'll send the back in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Wants to throw again. Got his man in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The corners are walked up tight. Rushes on him.
Good hit.
A missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is
they're going to go for it. Ain't no field goals aren't going to beat us.
Out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first.
Oh, wait.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
Nope.
And it's going to be batted down.
Let's go. Turn around down. Okay.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Trying play action. Quarterback extends the play. On the run, fires downfield. It's
good throw, good catch.
Out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they
are they reviewing it? He has the ball.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
Cincinnati challenged it. Interesting.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. to the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Intercepted.
The only reason... Are you serious? The only reason I got picked is because my guy didn't keep running his route like he was supposed to. It looks like he was still open, so threw it. I don't know, their guy made a better play than my wideout though, which isn't going to happen often, but they're going to throw a pick right back on a little bit of an overthrow. Let's go.
Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. That's got it. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the return. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He got a step and just dusted the field. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
3rd down play from the gun. Caught over the middle. It's quick. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Gives it on the option.
I'll try to keep it the quarterback.
Holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking.
Yeah, nothing much there. First it in the pocket, would have had the tight end on the other side.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Only Tommy, it's 2 yards.
The offense changing the play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Now adjusting.
We're running in.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now on second down. Off play action. He's got the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Powers through the defender.
Short.
And they're able to get a 3rd down.
Maybe they ran the ball there.
See if they go for it on 4th. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. He's got it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. Turns it on in midfield. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Leaves it with the running back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Unloads to the wideout.
Good adjustment by my wideout there.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage, take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he is...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making...
I can challenge that. He did it, the pylon.
By this defense, you got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal.
No.
He wants it all.
I saw him in the first
Raiders. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
Lining up for the PAT. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half.
Obviously,
that's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively 1st half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first quarter of business. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Picks up the first down, still moving. Got room at the 35.
Big run.
There he goes.
He's gone.
He'll take it to the house. He got
First 3 and out, third thing half, and then first play on offense score. So.
Well, we know this offense can score points in a variety of ways. You saw it in the first half, and here we go in the second half. They're explosive. They've got playmakers all over the field, and they waste no time putting up another touchdown.
They're probably just not in it. Yeah, and then so.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Give to the single back. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's short. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the tight end.
Well, they called him short.
Make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Dragged down but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bearcats are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Dang, I was going to stick it. I was going to go with him. And
the stop is made, but
have
this
him covered.
offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's third and goal. They'll try the left side. He fought them off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And
they're just trying to get on the board. This angle. I do kind of hope that's fixed actually in the new game now. I don't miss people for them there.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back over the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish turning it on. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air on first down. Still looking on the move. Fires on the move. Makes a connection. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Runs through a tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Red Raiders with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call the...
I kind of want the quarterback.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Right on the money. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Yeah, how this fixed too. She has mass subs, backups by itself. I did do that to make sure actually has backups.
Stand to the game, and we'll start with a first down.
Looks like they switched quarterbacks too, I believe.
Caught in the backfield. It's Duggan.
They know they're lost.
Pickup of 8 opens a
down
world of
46.
opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's West. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings him down. The Bearcats will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
I'm going to let my backup quarterback throw in deep here. So he threw a perfect pass.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. He'll do it himself.
Oh, he's just short.
Churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped edges short. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They weren't able to move them an inch on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got his man downfield. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Unloads quickly.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lining up to convert 3rd down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Wants to throw. It's West. He's taking the deep shot. Grabs it at the 25.
Damn, I'm back with you with a touchdown.
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Let the backup try to score.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throwing on the run. He's got it inside the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Starting to feel a little pressure. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense. You're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
So, yeah, sitting here, clock run.
The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. And this one is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking to throw, it's West. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Looking downfield on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Nice move to pick up yardage. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there.
Ball game, easy go.
Cover for the 1st down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The yard. They literally were negative on rushing yards. So 24 for 27. 5 passing touchdowns, 1 big, but that was on hand. Plus the other rushing touchdown. 141 yards and 13 carries and a touchdown. He also had 39 yards on Stewart, 2 touchdowns, Waller, 2 touchdowns. He also had 41 yards. Nine and a half. Penn played his game a while ago. That's done, so I know we can advance it. And play our next one. It was against Houston. The in-conference game, Penn's a top 25 matchup against Indiana. Okay. Oh, wait, maybe not. It doesn't show Indiana in the top 25 right here, right? The same 22. Might just be glitched. Heisman launch 1-2. Actually, have somehow the running back jumped the quarterback, which doesn't make sense to me. But okay, like the quarterback had the better game than the running back, but whatever. Still our guys. But yeah, we got Houston next. Got Wild till I have a bye. The Miami could be a top 10 matchup if Miami keeps doing good. We have one loss in the year, but number 8. Houston 0-3 in conference play. These are conference standings right now. BYU, West Virginia, Utah are also 3-0 in conference, just like we are. West Virginia and BYU are also both 5-0. Look at some scores from last week. Last week, Baylor, Utah, big one against each other. Oh my, they have a 51, yo, they have a safety that's a 51 overall starting. Are you serious? We should blow them out too. I know I didn't like recruiting it after. So it doesn't really matter though, because this is pretty much our last season. Or is our last season, so.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Texas
We're
Tech
finding
Red
a lot of
Raiders,
that.
Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on last year's national champion, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
We're back. We're really still on the
I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. We're looking forward to it all week.
This is the halfway mark right here.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return.
This Dynasty and another Dynasty.
The Red Raiders offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also...
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. I'm just a little celebrating now. And that's fine.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Cougars offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns.
Probably holding on that, right?
A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after
how
that
close they
performance.
are
So I'm
already to
anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. It's caught. It's Greer. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon. He's putting this defense on alert early.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Houston wants to play fast.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
You had him.
And it's incomplete after
Probably
taking
throw
a
by their
shot on
quarterback.
second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
Let's go. We had that covered.
Just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown.
Okay.
Made the grab in the end zone.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Greer. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays, because you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Greer. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's talk for a second about Houston. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other side.
Kept it in. Oh, they gave it to him. I'm telling the flag.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. You know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
Houston going up tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of the first down. And the Cougars will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Wait till you let out there. And we're going to pick it.
Stops the drive.
Other than that, a little bit.
Return on the interception. All wideouts, no backs. First play of the drive, wants to throw.
No!
Contender turns it over. Looking for more room. Touchdown.
I had a guy, I tried to throw at the triangle. He was wide open, but I got his like through. Damn it.
Awesome awareness by the D lineman on this play. You just can't do it any better.
Yeah, please don't hurt my quarterback when I get one last game, now one this game, but really need it on him. The other one was already 2 stops on his out. And
he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance
to shake loose,
and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball.
They find probably more touchdowns than quick in this game, I believe.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Quick completion on the out. He's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Red Raider. And they add 6 more. To the house.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Toledo. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run.
They got the fumble. Someone on my team grabbed that ball. There's no way. 52 got that for them. So many guys I had right there. How do we not know without football? Damn. But also on 27 Hope, they have it fixed where when you're controlling a defensive alignment and stuff like that, it's have to, you know, just free.
Free safety level and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. On the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Breaks into the open.
Get off,
really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He now has 91 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Here comes the heat.
You guys need to block.
Time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle. And this offense...
They said I ran out short. I should have done with that.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it.
And we'll get it. We'll actually get the touchdown. And then your touch. So.
No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. He'll return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Starts the drive trying to go up top. A strike downfield. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Greer. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Houston wants to play fast. To the air on second down. Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got his man on the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Oh, 30 could have picked that. Damn.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away.
He misses.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the missed field goal, still down by 21.
Only got 13 seconds. I'm not sure.
He'll start this drive firing. Finds his big tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It's caught. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down.
Of course he is.
Incomplete. Half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Slips through the line. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Somebody on my team is struggling
a lot of
to
work
get
to
some
do to
blocks.
move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. On the run, deep down the right side.
Every defense in the country talks about.
I'm wide open, and being out of bounds.
Predictable third and long situations
Today.
where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man on the left. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Houston going up tempo.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The short hands, it's Greer. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that lap.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They just keep firing. Unloads to the wideout.
That's a pick.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Might be a pick 6.
Going the other way, and he's got room.
Yeah, it is.
Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Yeah.
And they turn it into a defensive score.
Going out there, Millie.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover,
Go ahead.
the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you could just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense
he went the opposite way.
running game going.
Normally they go to the right.
See what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. Takes it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. He's got it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one.
Good point. That's like the first I've ever done that. Normally on the power.
That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
You have been to the power of it.
Here he goes from inside
Me too.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Greer. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. Fights off a defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick release by the QB. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Off the play fake. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like a...
Okay, off the tip. Oh, this might be another pick six for the defense.
His third interception of the day. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Red Raiders. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead.
Let's make sure it's backups in again.
Inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Miami. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete in the middle.
What this morning?
Good call, good execution as they
I thought they said they didn't catch that for a second.
First down at the 38. Pulls and fires complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. The handoff keep working on that clock. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Using the quick game. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. You know they're feeling good about this drive. They picked up a couple of first downs. Now they've got it at the 40.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that.
He's going to let it go. Catch inside the 25. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Unleashes one deep. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. It's complete to the left. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun, he'll try to throw. The quick out. After this, it'll be a wrap. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Someone say run the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great
negative
coaching.
rushing
I
yards
feel like
again.
they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports
And we got 3
College Football.
interceptions. Two of those interceptions went for pick sixes. That really matters. Do green stuff. We can do it. Prestige. I think it's that one. Oh, we can't yet. Oh, we're not getting that wrong. Means the other one. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna go piss real quick. Alright, UAB time. No more look at stuff, we're just gonna hop right into it. And then we'll go to our party.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UAB Blazers, taking on a conference rival from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Roadrunners will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UAB's offense will go to work first.
I did it even though I said it doesn't matter.
About a guy using every tool, turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this
just to see what the class looks like for the fuck of it.
The Blazers, after exploding for
I won both my games easy now.
They'll leave it with him.
Didn't play no one good though.
And maybe he'll get back to the
line of scrimmage,
but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football.
I'm pitching my last season of UAB as well, which is why I just switched to him playing UAB game
right now. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
I just realized it was 3rd down.
He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the 1st down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs it and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice 3rd down conversion by the quarterback.
Oh, come on. That was a good block. How was there a penalty on that?
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
There's no way that's holding. Okay.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. And tackled there by the defense.
And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make 3rd down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think the play worked in part because the defense...
Oh, yeah, that's touchdown. Scared for him.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So UTSA's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
The Roadrunners in the hurry-up.
Really nice
I'm
job
top
there
2
by
in
the
the
quarterback,
Heisman.
understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to
No, you're not
find
even in the
someone
Heisman
working
range.
into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly,
As of right
make an
now.
accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in, and plays are meant to go to
Still
certain
plenty
guys,
of time.
but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if
What's
they
our
play the right
half
defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Got it in the middle, it's Gilbert. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Past the sticks and still on his feet. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Second down, they'll go to the air. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Nice.
Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTSA.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Hauls it in. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Blazers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Have him.
Makes
Let's go.
And he will score. Touchdown, UAB.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on the game going on right now in the ACC. Virginia Tech is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Michael Vick out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Boston College. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, that's a hit.
What a play to set him up. He goes down.
My defensive lineman has got interception.
What a play to get the football back. Great.
I was a bye week for a while when I was looking for the game.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. Off the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire.
Yeah.
Going for 6.
Oh my God, this should have been a touchdown. What about that was high? That was a touchdown throw right there.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure.
You got the touchdown next play.
Touchdown, Blazers. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He'll try it again. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gill. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. He breaks a tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll run play action. Quarterback adapting. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, UAB. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Makes the grab. It's Gilbert. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The safe ball on the wide receiver screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The kick is on its way. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout.
I might just throw a pick. Nope, out of bounds.
Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Blazers with the 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if he's going to run it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
Hey, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on big tight end. Makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Blazers look to keep this drive humming. They'll go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UAB.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and do the rest.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Kroble. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat.
Get his ass.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They try to pop a run on the draw. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
It's complete to
And there wasn't much to do
He
there.
was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the
Wait, I
right
just
side
took
there,
2
but
puff
great
off.
job tackling on defense against the guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
And I didn't get the first anyways, being a full drive or football.
And the Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one.
Not big anyways.
And the returner is stopped. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the ends.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there and he dropped it.
Throws to the back. It's complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He's been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Apparently I had the... No? I could have sworn this game was just really right. Shit, if anyone turned that wrong.
First, and we'll start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the lone back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down.
Oh, pick that off the tip. Thank you.
And that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Damn.
On the move. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They'll try the run. Running to Green.
Fine's gone. He's not getting caught. Oh, no challenge today. Need a Dynasty. Well, I am kind of running. I am excited for that. Start over.
It doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end.
Yeah, which makes it a lot harder.
And
I'm okay with that.
The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
We'll probably get more seasons in just because of that. Because it's going to take us longer, either one of us to even get to the playoffs. And
but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to
alright, more different trophies of bowl games we can add to the.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
13 days.
From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Roadrunners will send out the punt unit.
I might end up playing my backups in the 4th quarter in this game, just like Wolf went to.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UAB has the ball back.
Ooh, Alabama's upsetting them before Georgia in my UAB Dynasty currently. Alabama's not even ranking.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Bought a little time.
I can catch that, dude.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse.
Gotta be 6-0 my UAB one. Funny enough, when we get the same point in both my dynasties. I'm on the final.
Can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half?
13 days. 13 days to finish.
Throwing him the ball this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, UAB. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just... blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down.
After that.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. One man in the backfield and he gets it. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Under fire. Still on his feet.
Oh, nope, we gotta wait.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. To throw, it's Soto. Out of the backfield, he's open.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had my other drink here.
We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. It's a draw. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the ground. He's got it again. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. On the run, still
wide
looking.
open. Back up it.
Touchdown, UAB. And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Going to the running game. Gets it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
I haven't made up my mind if I'm starting at Wyoming or a random. Oh my God, is there a touchdown? Sorry, I'm at 56-7.
He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I saw your bat.
The offense set for a first down play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and all likelihood they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. And the Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Now facing a 3rd and long. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've got
I have no idea how they're off
this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
You guys had the bases loaded with no out, so they up the bullpen blew it again. And then somehow got a strikeout, a double play to lead. I was like, holy shit.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just
Oh, that's a miracle.
to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to 23. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
Oh, he will.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They went up 3 spots in this Dynasty. Nice. UConn. Hey, they actually got a winning record. Am I winning the Heisman right now in this Dynasty too? Yeah, I'm running back again. I feel like he's won like multiple times. Well, Alabama finished off that upset because they're ranked now. Probably part of the reason I went up. Well, 3 spots, so that's nice. They got a winning record, but they're not very good. They got a good quarterback, though, and running back. That's probably why. couple wide receivers. Okay, bro. It's their depth is why their overall is that low. They're pretty bad at defensive tackle though. And Will and corner. And safety. I'll do the recruiting after. We'll play one more UAB, so you get 2 games done in each dynasty today. For sure. Then we'll do some hunting.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UAB Blazers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Blazers offense will go on the attack first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interested to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt
because you already had your game played and ready.
And he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. The give on the option. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape it. There he goes.
Good run, but he won't come back.
Picking up the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And we all the yards back after the hold.
Speeding down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Blazers.
Man, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Ooh, and 5 and 8 are playing each other this week.
From inside his own 15, looking for Travis. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the UConn Huskies offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Oh, no. I don't know why they have the defensive line. They took a hand. Sorry, last game the team answered too. feel like that happens a lot in the UAB Dynasty. You give up a touchdown the first drive and then put much no points.
Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the
Very
rest
little
and get into the end zone.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gill.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind
in
of
the wrong way.
dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
Yeah.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hand off from the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Blazers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gill.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Blazers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal coming up. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. The offense cashing it in on that drive. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Touch him in the leg.
He's got him. Turning it on. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him.
4-1 making that play.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brock. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Huskies want to move quickly. Off play action. Got him downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hamilton. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it.
Seriously, guys, you got a tackle. Come on. Damn.
This offense, they didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient, they stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
Really?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
The quarter in.
And the Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Out of the gun to give to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Got it in the middle. It's Gill.
Gill. Oh, he's gone. Look at that, anything. Let's go. Back on top of you.
Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback.
Yeah, almost blocked this
pad
point.
My stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Huskies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking downfield, it's Hamilton. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about UConn. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down.
Damn.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down.
Welcome to playing a game in there.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The play action fake.
Yeah. Oh my God, Chris. This is a hit.
Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
I don't have one.
Man, a really nice job understanding. I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the
And I
field.
probably won it because I took a
QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UAB
no
regains
defense
possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Running to the left. There he goes.
Oh, I think
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
He's loose on the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown Blazers. And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after they catch up. The yak ability by this tight end. He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UConn going back to work on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback, really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones he doesn't drop very often.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that.
Oh my gosh, defense. Come on, do something.
Running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Gonna run it. It's
oh my gosh. The defense ain't doing shit.
For the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
No, I'm playing on my second UAB game today, so get 2 games done in both.
Right
I've been trying to get a game done almost per day at least in both after the game. Not 13 days to finish both. Or 12 after the game. Got till the second.
Looking to throw, it's Hamilton. Got the quick pass. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
I got spuds again tonight.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take
And I gotta leave. Like 15 minutes. I'm also leaving like 15 minutes earlier today from my house because I got to stop at my sister's work first. She can sign a Father's Day card.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Brock. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only
so it's tomorrow too, but during the day I'm pretty sure tomorrow's Sunday. This is literally the first. Tomorrow will literally be the first Sunday game of the year this year. It's kind of nuts to take this long. Like home game, I should say. They played one on the road. Might be the first Saturday game at home too. They might have thought they might have had a Saturday game.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Obviously, they have a Saturday game on the 4th. They always have a game on the 4th.
On second down. And the
Part of the schedule.
Thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times.
Man, I'm so glad I get the third off.
Bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit
on the Saturday.
And that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
I get to play new college football that
week. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
I'm a loser and pay for
I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision. So I love it.
It's not like I'm not going to buy the game every year.
He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick
up enough. Get a pre-order GTA next
keep
week.
the sticks rolling.
To the air, it's Hamilton. Quick completion on the out route. They'll spot the ball at the 12.
How much is it going to cost?
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he slides down and gets just enough. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
This is the most expensive. Well, most expensive digitally. If there's a selection not doing that, that's for sure.
I like the decision by the quarterback. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Not much.
That shit was on the PS3. It's been on 3 different consoles.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards.
I think the PS4 came out like a year or 2 years right after it, though. So.
2 straight incompletions, now forcing a third down. They'll be happy to get out of this drive with just 3 points.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
Kind of crazy to think. That game's been on 3 different consoles.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
That was funny.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Blazers will kick it away to start the second half. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15.
Oh, I skip half like
Able to find enough room
like
to get it out across the 25.
well.
He's brought down at the 26. The UConn offense.
Man, I'm not going to run too hot this game. That's actually a good game.
One possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is
ready
to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some success in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick
fun turnovers.
So I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And the Huskies.
Oh my gosh, Millie, what are you barking about?
Nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them; they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Are you serious?
What a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field.
Breaks into the open. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. UConn is now threatening in the red zone.
What am I supposed to do?
Here's a quick throw out to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Reads it high complete. Stop at the 3, but
This
it'll
isn't
be enough
working
to
out.
give them a first and goal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw.
Oh my God, dude, this is from short.
And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Let's see if we can answer.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work.
They haven't stopped us yet, so we should be able to answer.
No time throwing on this drive. They'll run the screen. Still running
Start.
at the 40. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Gain of 6. Second down.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
Oh,
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill. Really
Turning it on.
Right.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. A run for the quarterback. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The Blazers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Pushes for the goal line.
I got to leave that.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
I've scored every drive, and this is a
another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UConn going back to work on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Flies it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Huskies are in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end run.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27.
I do actually want to see something.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
He's short. He's short. Oh my God, 4th and inches, and we're going to finally force a punt. It's a miracle.
UConn will have to punt it
First
away.
punt of the game.
The punters have had the day off up to this
for
point.
either
First
team.
punt of the game.
Now if we score, as we have been, we'll keep scoring.
Before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
Well, I put a video out for something to do on drive. I'll have to watch that later.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34.
I am great. Hey, that video doubled its views last time I looked. I mean, why does it always have to be a couple days in before it starts?
What's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those
I got
guys
another subscriber, so that's
They
good.
don't on this play, and the big
Last two videos have both
gone.
gotten.
Nowhere to go.
Well, actually,
When you
no.
run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Gill. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Just stay consistent with it, though, even when college football comes out. Even when the new one comes out, just stay consistent.
From the gun, wants to pass.
My,
Gets rid of it.
oh my god, my quarterback just fucking overthrew that, like, way threw that off and he gets hit. The first time I get a stop, they get stopped for the first time. So they
The UConn offense goes back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown on their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set
I'll
you
probably
up
do
for
a
a position
YouTube
to get
stream
points
tomorrow.
right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first
I
downs.
only can do that when I'm not in a play.
Not much running room there thanks to this
Do
senior
the FF
defender.
thing.
It'll be third.
All those cords are plugged in, that goes, I guess, on the other thing. I'll do a Twitch stream today. Well, technically I am right now, but I need to fix my body. Alright, we're gonna get stopped. We're gonna actually get back-to-back stops because we get what's the point after
It's fourth down. Hunt is on its way.
a little bit of defense on
Hunt
it.
goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
Alright, quarter in.
Not quite in the fourth quarter yet.
My 4-point lead with the ball into the fourth.
The attitude shift now for this
There's 4-yard gain on
the
foot.
lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Buys a little extra time.
I could have thrown circle. I saw him right away, but you know what? We got boom on. The quarterback.
And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. After run, now throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44.
We have him. Good throw. Thank you.
It's complete. Turning on the Jets.
It's the red zone.
And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field. Some misdirection with the counter. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
There we go. 5 minutes before snap it.
Now the play fake.
It's a big red zone possession. As they get the stop there, it's a big third down. We score a touchdown more than we actually scored.
3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive.
We're going to be short. 4th and 2.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first.
The way how this has been an offensive game, I'm going for it.
They stayed aggressive. They were trying to
I don't
get
want
the
to
first
go
down through the air. But here's the good
I'll
thing
look
now.
for it.
You punt the football away. You
The only
trust
time
your
it stopped me
defense.
was a bad
You
throw.
got the
Once
lead
you got the
late in this
first there,
football
there you
game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the double.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
We're at their 1.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a
That should be a touchdown.
looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is is going to continue.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, he got a 2-possession lead.
UConn going back to work on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Takes the handoff. It's Brock. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
And it's been a little bit of a frustrating day for this offense. They want to get the run game going, and they want to get it to their stud at running back, but he just hasn't found a lot of area. And here's the thing. If you don't have successful runs, now it's 2nd and long, and this offense, they haven't been in a great spot because physically they haven't been able to run the football today.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense.
And they're going for it. They have
guys
to.
on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking down the middle.
And they got it too.
On 4th down, still going.
Damn.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Back to pass, it's Hamilton. He lets it fly. And the ball is
Damn, dude, this wasn't taking some dots this game. There's a dot downfield there. And look at finding diving catch where they're right
trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the.
Let's go with after him this time.
And he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. And they get him down.
We hung on, but still get it.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Breaks the grab.
Hey, that's the first. We'll check you time running down. Let's record. And there's 3 to go.
The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs.
After they're in position to score.
Trying to cap this
So
drive
we'll
with the pass.
Never gonna throw it up. Incomplete. We're not good at it. Woo! Almost had that too.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches
Yes,
are a little bit more
that.
contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to
Our quarterback catch it, and we don't have anybody there.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And they take it in for
Why would they
6
not go
more
for 2 to make it a 3-point game?
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous.
2-9 to go, they should have went for 2 there and make it 3, but you know what, whatever. You dumb.
Keep the ball and go score.
Either way, they're gonna have to stop us.
Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
That's back.
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25
We got 3
matchup.
timeouts, and
Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're
there's a
up
good
by
stop there.
11 over Florida State. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
1st down.
To the tight end. Turns
And
it
more.
over midfield.
Let's go.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Timeout, and I got 1 timeout left.
Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down.
We still need a first.
Going in motion.
Either way, we're taking a long
Pass
time
on
off.
the jet motion.
With the block, I should have stayed outside.
9-yard gain on 1st
Would have
down.
had
Leaves
the
it with
first.
2nd and
Sorry,
short.
we need a yard. Yard to put this game away, boys.
Here, you have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll run the ball, but
And we
the clock
got
is
it.
on their side. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to
Why is it
run the
not?
clock from here.
Oh, it's because
Kansas
they were
offense with a fresh
Let's
set of
just ran
downs.
anyways. I don't know. It should run all the way down after this game.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ooh, that was a battle. That was a good one. I got the win though. Still got the win. Their quarterback definitely gave them a chance. Alright, gotta do the recruiting before I advance it. Guess the bye week. That's the recruiting points.
You awake, Cody?
Yeah.
There's a severe thunderstorm coming, and it's got hail in it, it said.
Okay.
You might want to move your truck underneath that big tree up front. That'll block the hail a lot.
The big tree up front.
Yeah, just on the, pull it in front of the house under that big tree that overhangs the sidewalk. Because the branches and leaves
I
are all
shouldn't have been.
protected. It'll deflect the hail if it comes, and then it won't get your truck. But it's up to you.
Okay.
I pulled my vehicle in the drop.
Alright, I'll be back with something in a bit. Possible.